Two kids, I am gone today. Forgot to warn you about that yesterday, but I am gone. There are a couple things that I'm going to show you in this video. I'm going to go through the notes for section 06. So I'm going to do this paper with you just like we would do in class, and then I'm going to go over this paper. So I think I'm going to have you do this one first because this kind of goes with what we did yesterday, where it talks about the mutually exclusive or inclusive events. So I'm going to do a couple of these with you, and these involve the students that are in your class. So like in the 8th period Algebra 2 class right now, and I have a list of those, and I'll put that up on the screen here in just a second. So I've given you these Venn diagrams, kind of like what we did yesterday, and this is going to involve one side of the probability that we're talking about. This is the other side, and then this is excuse me, the category that both of them, that they're in both categories. So the first one, that a student is a freshman or plays volleyball. So I'm going to go ahead and label this one as freshman, and this one is volleyball. And then this one would obviously be both of them. Oops, sorry.
Cheer and dance, you are to get dressed and report to the gym at this time for pictures.
Okay, so we've got freshmen and volleyball. Now, looking at this class list, I'm going to zoom out a little bit so I can get this class list entirely in here. Some of you I have highlighted on this list because you have turned in your Power School information. If you have not, you are not highlighted on this list, so you need to get that done. Let's see if I can zoom out far enough. Okay, you might put it over here on the side. See if we can get that in there. Okay, let me focus here. Okay, you may need to pause this video as you go through this list to see who is all in your class, or you can just look around the room and see who all fits into this category. So that a student is a freshman and plays volleyball. Some of these you won't be able to figure out until we come back together, like the student is a boy or has a pet. You could figure out the boy part using this list, but the people who have a pet, unless you go around and ask everybody in the room, we'll wait to fill that in until we come back together tomorrow. So I'll ask that question. But go through and fill out any of these that you can. So looking at this list, fill in who is all a freshman and who all plays volleyball. There are 23 students in the 8th period class, so we'll go ahead and put this over 23. So basically how you do this is whatever this number is here, you do that number over 23, and then you add that to the category that is over here in volleyball. So I'm going to add that to volleyball over 23. So this is freshman, this is volleyball, and then I'm going to subtract out the people in the middle because I don't want them to be counted twice. So subtract out the middle, and this gives me the probability that I am choosing a student that is either a freshman or a volleyball player. Okay. Now, if you want to freeze this or pause this as you do this exercise, I would encourage you to do that. That way you have the list of all the students in this class, okay? That is for this top 6. Again, some of these you won't be able to do, like you won't know who has a brother or a sister, okay? That type of thing. But then this bottom part down here, 7 through 10, that is going to be used using the back side here, okay? So you're going to be looking at the seniors through the freshmen. We don't care about 8th and 7th grade, sorry. You're looking at seniors through freshmen, and it talks about like a junior and a senior and a girl and a boy and that type of thing. So that a student is a junior or a senior, I'll do this one with you. I make these junior, senior, okay? Junior and senior. Juniors, there are 31. Seniors, there are 23. 31 here, 23 here. Now, can you be a junior and a senior at the same time? No, you cannot. So this is mutually exclusive. Make sure you label that. So what I do is I'm taking out of the entire 9th through 12th grade, okay? If I add those all together, 23 plus 31 plus 29 plus 23. Oh boy, and then I'm going to have to add 54 plus 52 is 108. There's 108 students in our entire junior
If we could have girls and boys state, please go to the high school gym. Girls and boys state, report to the gym.
Okay, I take 31 plus 108, or over 108 plus 23 over 108. And then I don't have to subtract out the middle because there's nothing in the middle. So probability would be 54 over 108. And those are my chances of selecting a junior or a senior. Okay? All right, what I want you to do next is I'm going to pause this video. I'm going to stop here so that you can freeze this on your screen, this list on your screen, and you can go through and do this exercise as much as you can. Again, you can't do the pets just from doing this list, and you probably can't do the brother-sister part, but you can most of the time figure out who's softball, football, that type of thing. You can do this together or in pairs to kind of help you figure out who's softball, football, whatever. And try to fill in these bubbles and write in mutually exclusive or inclusive for this exercise, okay? I'm going to stop this video. When you are done with this exercise, you need to pull up the second video, which is going to be this multiplying probabilities together, okay? So I'm going to fill in these notes here in just a minute. Pause this video so you can have this list right there ready for you, okay?